that, we can go ahead. You can tweet it.
What do you think? And obviously, you already have a couple pretty versatile players here. What do you think he can have? He gets healthy.
I mean, first things first. He's a good player. We saw what he did with the Rangers 2 years ago. Very versatile, athletic. I think I'm repeating myself, right? With the signings of position players, and we'll see where he takes us. We got to be patient with him, and obviously he's going to be part of camp. He's going to be able to work out today, and it's a good addition to the organization. Switch hitter that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. He can play multiple positions. He can run too. So glad that he decided to sign with us.
What's the health update on him? I know he had the surgery. It was late last season.
Yeah, I mean he's going through his progression throwing wise. So we saw him actually in the Dominican, and we saw him a few weeks ago in Miami, and we're comfortable where he's at with his throwing progression. Obviously, he's not a full go in that aspect, but he's building up, which is a positive for us.
Alex, with the day off tomorrow, will you have some of these guys still in camp to kind of continue what they're doing?
We're trying to stay away from it. It's going to be hard, I think, as far as like condition and all that. There's going to be a group that is coming to work out with Kiyoshi and the strength and conditioning coaches. But as far as like baseball activities, like I said yesterday, this is more about the staff, and and I'm not only talking about the coaching staff, it's trainers and Tommy and his crew. It's been 25 days, 26 days already since everybody got here in February, mid-February. So a good day off to recharge and be back ready to go on Tuesday. But some of them will come here to work out.
And also, it's less than a month before you open. Are you pretty comfortable in terms of who you have, who you will have available in terms of your position guys, your pitching staff? Is there any spot that you're concerned about necessarily?
Not really. Our shortstop is getting very anxious about all this situation. He's going to throw again today. He's going to hit today. Off day tomorrow, baseball activities, and he's supposed to take batting practice on Tuesday. So as soon as he starts getting comfortable there, he starts DHing probably, over the weekend. And as far as playing short, he's doing everything as far as taking ground balls and all that. You saw that yesterday. It's just the throwing part of it that we got to be careful with. But we feel very comfortable where he's at right now. So he told me that he's like, well, April 1st, I got to face this lefty throwing 95, 96, and I'm not going to be ready. I say, well, you'll be ready. There's plenty of bats. So besides that, everybody else is on track. Frenchie, there's still one more step as far as like letting him work out. I thought he was supposed to be there yesterday, but no. And this is more about, the whole protocols and all that. The guidelines, you saw him walking around yesterday. So as soon as they give us a green light, he'll be ready to go. We'll see that one because it seems like it's taking longer than expected.
Alex, is there an official diagnosis for what Xander is dealing with? Is it inflammation? Is it rotator cuffs? Or what is the sort of official word there?
I gotta look for the official one, but from my end, it was just soreness. It was just like I said, his throwing progression wasn't great in Aruba, and he tried to rush it here. So nothing structural that I know. Obviously they're gonna tell me everything. Just he felt it, and we were proactive, and we didn't want him to feel worse. So that's why we shut him down.
Any update on Tristan Casas?
Oh, Casas, he's still in the intake process. Hopefully he can be here back in camp tomorrow. Oh, Tuesday. Tuesday. Tomorrow is the off day. Yeah.
Alex, you guys have the off day tomorrow. You've been talking about that where you kind of spend like 24, 25, 26 days, and then it'll be the same kind of on the back end. Where you're at, kind of the midpoint in camp from when you came in, what do you think you're at as a team? Where do you think you're going? And And with the acquisitions and with everything settling, how much do you like this ball club as you go forward?
We still have a good team. It's just being around them. We got stuff to work on. I've been telling them, that for everything we've been talking about defensively, we're leading the league in errors. We got 11. Some of them guys that they're young and they're not part of the equation right now, but some of them, from our guys at the big league level, and we need to correct that. We need to get better. It's not, I don't mind errors in certain situations, but kind of like Jonathan the other day, he dives. It's a tough play. He makes a decision to throw first. The ball goes away. They advance to second. Those mistakes we have to avoid. Throwing to our own bases. It happened with Jaron 3 days ago. Then Puello 2 days ago. Also, he made the same mistakes, and we have to avoid that. And it's not about keeping the double play in order, as you know. There's not too many ground balls hit nowadays, but it's kind of like managing the game. Keep him at first base. First and third is a lot better than second and third and one out. So those are the things that we're trying to avoid. Offensively, you guys see it. We're doing a good job controlling the strike zone, hitting the ball hard. I think we as a group, you guys and myself, we haven't talked too much about Hunter Renfroe, what he means to the team. The quality of the at-bats, the way he plays the outfield is pretty solid. So very happy where we at. Obviously, versatility is going to be a plus for us. Next week, Enrique's playing second today. Marwin will play short during the week. Enrique will play center. We'll move Alex to right field. I think it's Wednesday or whatever it is. So we start playing around with different formations so they get used to them. But as of now, I'm very happy, very pleased with the way camp has gone. I keep saying the best part of camp is when you get that email. Like last night, you get an email and everything was like negative. Like we're doing a good job with the part that really matters with the virus. We've been very disciplined. There's a big day tomorrow with the off day. We got to be careful as an organization not to get crazy and do stuff that we're not supposed to do. You guys saw what happened in Houston. I guess there's 8 or 9 guys that tested positive. So we got to be careful. And it's getting to that point that, it's never good that you test positive, right? But as a group, now it's getting to that point that, we better really take care of each other and keep doing the things that we're doing because it's getting closer to the season.
Alex, go ahead.
Alex, háblame de la firma de Dani Santana y lógicamente de un equipo tan versátil como Boston con Kiken y Marvin. ¿Cómo tú piensas manejar eso con Dani también?
No, obviamente Dani firmó un contrato de liga menor. Sabemos el talento, sabemos lo que él trae a la ecuación, pero primero es primero. Hay que asegurarse de que esté saludable. Es un muchacho que tiene un potencial, un talento increíble, corre, tiene fuerza, juega todas las posiciones y sumamente contento de que haya firmado con nosotros.
Alex, just how did Eduardo come out of that start the other day? Is he still feeling well and everything and on schedule for the next one?
Yeah, he's on schedule. He is actually throwing a bullpen today, so everything fine. I had a conversation with him yesterday. He needs to be honest with us. This is very important. And they've been honest, I think, but just make sure if it's not about the arm, it's about his body, right? And we forget that, he had the ankle thing and the knee stuff. So he needs to, just be as honest as possible, and we'll keep moving forward. His next one, the question was like, your next one is 4 innings. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, how you feel about it? He's like, well, actually, I wanted to, when I went to the mound, he wanted to tell me he wanted to finish that inning, but he felt it's too early to be, trying to push for one more out or one more inning. It's only spring training, but that's a good sign. So let's see how he goes during the week. And his next one is 4 innings, which is good. Is a positive.
You consider him a candidate for opening day, Alex?
Yeah. I mean, he's a guy that we rely on. He had a great season in 19. Last year, before all my stuff happened, he was the guy that I was thinking about, being the number one, the opening day starter. I think Ron felt the same way until the virus thing and obviously the heart thing happened. So, yeah, he'll be a guy that we consider.
Vale, Franchi Cordero, ¿cuándo tú tienes en mente que él podría jugar un partido de sprint training?
Todavía de juegos no te puedo asegurar nada. Todavía queda un paso sobre este proceso de, de las guías de lo del virus. Y esperemos que ya para, no sé, es hoy o mañana o el martes ya pueda trabajar con el equipo. Obviamente él nos va a dejar saber cómo se siente, pero tenemos que tener mucho cuidado porque tú sabes que Franchi tiene un historial de lesiones que pues hay que estar pendiente cómo reacciona al trabajo que se le da en los próximos días.
Alex, just a quick follow-up to that, the story with the virus. Did you specifically have a meeting, or did you specifically go around and tell guys, hey, the off day's coming, let's be extra careful?
We've been talking to the guys, and it's just one of those that there's a few things as far as the guidelines that you can do and you cannot do, and you just got to stick to them. And I think overall they've done an outstanding job. And I'm glad that they've been disciplined with that. Like I told you guys, and that's what I told them when we talked before everything started. You take care of this, the baseball side of it, we'll be fine. But we have to be healthy. We have to take care of us, and we've done an amazing job with that. But it's an off day in here. I don't know. Hopefully it rains and it's cold tomorrow here, and there's no temptation of going to the beach or going to an outdoor restaurant or whatever. So, yeah, I'll be praying for that tonight.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Alex, I know you can't make these sort of decisions in a vacuum. It depends on pitching matchups that day and health and everything else. But if you were to have the depth chart, who would be behind Xander at short? Just in terms of your preferences, is it TK? Is that your first shortstop choice, or Marwin, or?
You know what? Marwin hasn't played short a lot the last 2 years. I saw him firsthand. He's a good defender. I do believe it's going to be more about matchups. Decisions in the outfield first and then at second base. But Enrique didn't play that much shortstop last year. That's why you see him now playing short. Christian is doing the same thing. We're trying to let these guys play shortstop as much as possible now because, when healthy, you know how he works with the shortstop. Although I take care of him, but he will play. He likes to play. So I think those three guys are the ones that we're looking at, and they are different type of players. But one thing for sure, sure-handed, good fundamentals. They can make the play. Very similar to Xander. We're good? Thank you.
Do we expect any AC Alex 13 breaking news the rest of the day?
No, but I was dying to say that first. I mean, I beat everybody on that one. So, yeah, I was waiting for that one for a while. So,
congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. Do you get like an incentive for that? Yeah, I mean,
you get nothing.
Make sure if somebody else puts it out to give me credit, be polite on Twitter. That'll be good.
Do it right now.
Thank you.